I'm joined now from Bangkok by Paul Collier. He is the Director of Risk Assessment and Crisis Management firm PQA Associates, also a 20-year veteran of the Central Intelligence Agency, and worked closely with the Thai military during some of that time. And good to see you. First of all, the General did not want to be in this position, said he did not want to be. Could this have come from the palace, a request from on high?
I don't think so, Michael. I think that the General has been reluctant all the way along, General Prayut. I think his assessment was that after violence has built for the last several months, actually, more acute the last couple of weeks, he decided to act preemptively this week as several other large rallies and strikes were scheduled to occur Thursday and Friday coming up.
So if it's not a coup, what is it?
We don't know yet. It might be a coup. We've only had one day. It's martial law right now, and it looks pretty calm on the streets. On the way over here tonight, I toured around a bit. A lot of the military deployments that were out this morning have now shrunken back a bit. It's actually hard to see that martial law is going on unless you're near one of the protest sites.
The General calling,
said, Michael, martial law is.
Carry on.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, I was going to say that the General is calling for talks. What's your take on the political environment, the climate there, for such talks to take place, or meaningful talks anyway?
Very difficult. I mean, the Army's good at martial law. The problem is, what do you do on the day after martial law? And that means the military has to engage as a mediator and almost force the opposing parties to come together, which is a role the military is not comfortable in, nor is it trained for. So I'm not sure how the political resolution is going to go here. If the military starts to show an uneven hand and favoritism towards one camp or the other, we could see a strong reaction from the losing side. Very much a lot about perception right now, not so much reality.
Yeah, good point. There's been so many coups in Thailand over, the last 6 or 7 decades, probably a dozen or more. It's almost a fallback position. But as you say, the question is, what now? I mean, to get the political track back, what does the military do?
Well, I think the military does what it does best. It's going to bring parties together under threat, almost, and say, let's sit down. You're going to have to compromise a bit. You can't get everything you want. So far in this dispute, each side has cast the dispute in all-or-nothing terms, zero-sum game. If the military can force them to change those positions, we might have a negotiated settlement. But, Michael, any settlement reached by imposition of the military probably doesn't have a long shelf life.
Yeah, good point. Paul, thanks so much. Paul Collier there, PQA Associates. Thanks for the context. Appreciate that.